Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I hope to see in the Crew Motorfest while playing a bit of the Crew 2. So let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to start the video off with this. I want to see a wide variety of cars in the Crew Motorfest. So we've already seen footage of like buggies and quads going off-road. But don't want to see just those vehicles. I want to see a really big variety of, I don't know, street race cars. Because, for example, the Nissan Salvia is not in the Crew 2. I would like to see that car in the Crew Motorfest, even though it is an old car. Along with other classic cars that aren't in the Crew 2. Okay, number 2. I would love to see improved graphics to the Crew 2. Because the Crew 2's graphics, I will admit, are garbage. I will say the game did come out in 2014, but still, especially on my PS4 because I have to film on PS4. Yeah, the graphics for the Crew 2 are absolutely garbage. So I hope that when the Crew Motorfest comes out specifically on the PS4 and Xbox One, if it is coming out on the Xbox One, I don't know. I hope it has great graphics, or at least better graphics than the Crew 2 ever did for the PS4. Okay, third, I want there to be way better driving controls than in the Crew 2, because the Crew 2's driving controls, you get used to them after a while and they become pretty nice. But I just want them to be a lot more realistic, and they are doing that to the cars in the Crew Motorfest. But I really want to know, what is it going to be like to drive a realistic plane or go off-road with realistic physics and everything. Like, it's going to be really fun to just go around with realistic physics. Okay, fourth on the list. It's fourth on the list, but it's pretty high expectation. I don't want it to be like the Crew 2, because in the Crew 2, if you didn't know, as long as you had great parts, your car would be great. I don't want it to be like that, because in the Crew 2, you could literally buy a Fiat 500, put, I don't know, like, max level upgrades on it, and it would be flying down the motorway at 243 miles per hour. I want them to add a bit of realism to also the speed rather than just the driving controls. Because, let's be real, in real life you're not going to go on a highway and see a Fiat 500 driving 253 miles per hour, are you? Okay, fifth on the list, and I've just thought of this one, but it would actually be pretty cool. I want it so that you can press a button or go into like an options menu and you can turn off and on your headlights. Because that would be so cool. Like, we could have like areas of the map that are really dark and really light, and when it gets darker and darker and darker, all you need to do is go into the options menu and turn like your headlights on, and then you can see other players' headlights as well. Okay, seventh on the list. I want you to be able to gift your friends vehicles in the Crew Motorfest. And you might be like in your argument, yeah, but you could literally gift them a Lamborghini and they'd be set for the rest of the game. No, I don't mean that, because you actually have to level up in the Crew 2 and probably the Crew Motorfest to have those opportunities to drive like hypercars and stuff. And I also think they should add a thing where it can only be like a certain, like, I don't know, level of car, I guess you could say. Like, you can't gift them like an extremely good Dodge Challenger or something. You can only gift them like, I don't know, a Ford Mustang from 2010 or something. That isn't going to be the best car, because, like, let's be real, we don't all want to, well, we do all want to be going around gifting people insane cars, but we don't want people to just gift us cars and we be set for the game, because then what's the challenge, if you get what I mean? So I want there to be a thing where you can gift people cars, but you don't have, like, you can't gift them cars that are at a certain, like, perf level or something, I guess. Like, yeah, something like that. I think you get what I'm trying to get across. Okay. Eighth on the list. what I want there to be in the Crew Motorfest is you'll be able to make custom races just like in the Crew 2 you can. But here's the twist, the ones in the Crew 2, sure they're good, but I thought it would be, when they got added to the Crew 2, I thought it'd be like kind of like an Unreal Engine kind of creating a track, which means like you have a sky view like this. I thought it'd be something like this basically. So you know how you have your map that zooms out like this? Let's go to me. I am here in this area here. I want it to be like something like this, so that you'd have a view like this of the road and you'd be able to place a checkpoint there, and then you can just like come across here and place a checkpoint, and then you can also access like props in this version and place like, I don't know, a ramp here so that you can go over this bridge, and you can just place a bunch of like stunt props, and it's from like a bird's eye view, and you can rotate stuff like a proper kind of like Unreal Engine race modder, I guess you could say, something like that. Okay guys, thank you for watching 8 things that I want to put in the Crew Motorfest, or I want there to be in the Crew Motorfest. If you enjoyed this video and it reaches, I don't know, 10 likes, because I'm not that popular, if it reaches 10 likes, I will make a part 2 to what else I want to see in the Crew Motorfest. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.